Yo, what's up, man? It's Eddie J. Lester, Mr. Truth 101, and I want to talk about change, not for us, but for our kids. And the most important thing to me is family. And I mean, my kids, I love them, and I would do anything for them. And I'm sure that the majority of people that are or that click this video gonna say the same thing. I do anything for my kids. But are we really being about what we say we're about? Are we really willing to do that? Are we going to change for our kids? Are we willing to do that? Is the question. And the majority of people are gonna have to say no. They'll say, yeah, I would change, I would do anything for my kids, I work 2 jobs, I do this, I do that. Yeah, you provide for your kids. And you can tell your child what not to do, what he shouldn't do. But majority of kids look at their parents, their mama, their daddy, or whoever they spend the most time with, and that's the habits they pick up. So, what have you changed about you? What values and morals are you installing in your kids? Because that is what's more important than anything. Not how what type of J's they wearing, not what can they got polo on. That means nothing if your child is broke morally. Do you understand what that means? Do you really understand that if your child is morally broke, then he can never be successful in life? They will never be successful because their morals that you imprinted, the morals that you installed, were about materialistic things. You know that, and when it's all about the next J's and not about trying to do what's best for them in their life, to do what's right, and understand the rules of life. And I'm not saying that everybody's going to be perfect. Everybody's not going to be perfect. I am not perfect. Of course, y'all know that. But change came from the inspiration of change came from my daughter, my son, and I know I never want my life to be pushed upon them. None of my mistakes. Your child should never have to live with any of your mistakes. That's why we do it. That's why we get up every day. That's why we work. That's why we supposed to be in there buying clothes and giving them opportunity, in clothes, shoes, giving them the opportunity that we didn't have. But we get caught up in the fashion trend, and we forget about actually installing those things. And I want to encourage everybody, man, take time with your kid, man, evaluate yourself, and men, women together must raise a child, not the woman doing it on her own and not the man doing it on her own. I got a whole nother video that I'm gonna do for that. But right now, I mean, we got to get out that system of going to these people and thinking that they're gonna make our situation right with our kids. When it's really we got to make the change. We got to do something in our environment, our community, for ourselves. And we're going to just have to put our differences to the side and learn how to work together. And to raise our kids morally and make them morally rich, spiritually rich. So that's the compass of life. These things that we're doing with shoes, and clothes and, all this other stuff, that's going to fade away. They're not going to remember that. They're going to remember what you do, not what you said. So this is Eddie J. Lester, another Truth 101 moment. Peace.